G'day YouTube, Warbles on all here. 23 past 11, 27 degrees inside the hut, 0 degrees under the trees. As you can see, the potbelly has melted the snow off the roof of the lawn locker, which forms the core at the centre of the hut. And the dark areas where the basalt stones that dress the driveway stick through, they've melted the snow off entirely, and a lot of the snow's gone from the cars. So the theory is, at the moment, the black bitumen road to town should have a layer of water, even though it's 0 degrees, due to the insolation which has melted the snow off the solar panels. So I'm hoping it will have melted it off the roads. Now we'll see whether the forester wants to start at 0 degrees with snow on the bonnet. All right, it's no longer blinking at me and telling me to insert the key. There we go.
And hello. That part.
The engine is alight. I'll just let that warm up. And seeing as this thing's got a heater, I figure it might be a good time to use it. And stick the waste heat from the 30% efficient engine, which is running an alternator anyway, into taking some of the snow off the windscreen. Might as well get some work done for the energy expended. And I'll just go and put a jumper on. Well, not a great deal of difference. I'll give it more herbs and we'll see how we go with more airflow through a warmer heat exchanger. I'll give it another 5 minutes. Well, that does appear to be making progress. Okay. Sunlight on the windscreen covered with snow. Petrol-powered 4-cylinder overhead camshaft horizontally opposed fireplace blowing its energy under the windscreen in the snow. I can see water underneath the snow on the windscreen, so this should work out all right. Not too bad. Well, that worked. And I reckon that's drivable. So let's see how we go. No drama. I figure I've got 3 hours to get to town and come back before the temperature drops low enough to refreeze the roads. Assuming, of course, that all goes well and I don't fuck things up on the roads. After all, it's only 31 years since last time I drove on snow-covered roads or snowed-on roads. And that would have been 1984 when we did have the 3 foot of snow that lay around for a week. No drama. Not a problem. I anticipate a pleasant drive. Excuse me while I change some gears. I don't think there's going to be much snow down here in the lowlands at all. Not compared with up in the regrowth forest on the ridge where I live. Dear oh dear oh dear. I feel almost ripped off. All that preparation and worry for nothing. It stopped snowing down here hours ago. Anticlimax, anticlimax. Driving in the snow, thy name is anticlimax. I guess it must look pretty interesting to the people coming the other way, because their cars have been driving through rain and I've got 2 or 3 inches of snow flying off the top of mine. I gotta say, it's the first time I've ever driven a load of snow to town. But yeah, my car is in fact throwing snowballs at itself, and they're coming off the roof like you would not believe. I wouldn't have thought it was possible for the snow to stay frozen on the bonnet while the engine's at operating temperature and I'm driving at 100 kilometres an hour up the road. But that's what's happening. Just coming over the top of the hill where we should get a view of the town. Glen Innes is out there. Not that you can see much of it through the misty rain. There you go. I got to town, still covered in snow, which I thought was not a bad achievement. Though I'm obviously not the only vehicle to have achieved that trick. There's another one. And of course, it would not be Glen Innes Main Street in the snow if I couldn't give you bagpipes. See, there's another snow-covered white vehicle.
They tell me that.
Australia in the snow with a land rights flag flying. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.